day 33 today. Wow, it is going fast. So I have another rest day today. As you guys know, normally I don't have 2 rest days in a row, so I'm hoping that 2 vlog kind of topics in a row isn't going to be too boring for you guys. I had another Christmas party last night, which was lots of fun, but I wore Melt's lipstick in Belladonna 2 on my lips, and it's stained a fair bit. I've like gone to town on them with some olive oil and stuff, but the colour's still a little bit there, so don't mind the reddish kind of lips. So today's vlog topic is going to be on food combining. I've mentioned this in the past, but I do feel it needs its own kind of topic because it's quite kind of not difficult, but it does take a little bit of time to get used to. I haven't really mastered it, but I haven't really given it that much time to try and master it, you know. I will give you a little bit of a rundown of it. I'm basically just reading it from my You Are What You Eat book. If you guys have not gotten this book, you really need to, because it is incredible. So basically, like, food combining is breaking your food into different groups like fats or carbs or, you know, stuff like that, and only eating certain groups with other groups and only eating certain groups at a certain time, if you know what I mean. So basically food combining is like breaking down, sorry, there's like a little tiny fly, it's breaking down what foods digest faster than others and making sure that you have the foods that digest faster before you have the foods that don't take longer to digest, so then there's not like a big, you know, mess going on in your gut, and you know, that can cause bloating and pain and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm going to read from this book pretty much all of it, and hopefully that will help you guys understand a little bit better. Many of my patients come to me for help with their diets. Most of these people have been overweight, gassy and bloated after meals. Food combining can provide the perfect solution. When you food combine, fat is able to burn away properly, so you're not left with undigested food particles lurking throughout your body. The main thing to remember is the foods fall into different groups, and it's important not to eat certain groups at the same time, as this will hinder good digestion. So basically it's all about, you know, helping your stomach and helping digestion and not doing anything that's going to hinder it or make it harder for your body. So when done properly, food combining will help your body to burn fat more efficiently, ensure the maximum absorption of nutrients, enzymes and proteins, prevent burping, bloating, gas and indigestion, generally correct and prevent most issues concerned with obesity. So it says, without food combining, you make complete digestion impossible, upset digestive enzymes, prevent nutrient uptake, risk a host of ills including bloating, heartburn, indigestion, malabsorption, constipation, cramps, irritable bowel syndrome, flatulence, and worse. The problem is that some foods are digested more quickly than others, some require different digestive enzymes than others, and others need different conditions in the stomach for proper absorption. For example, proteins need acid digestive juices, while carbohydrates need alkaline digestive juices for the digestion. When my own patients embark upon food combining methods, they often notice a significant improvement in their physical symptoms within just a few days, and also report enhanced energy levels, elevated moods and overall vitality. So basically how it works: group 1, proteins, so meat, poultry, cheese, fish, eggs, nuts and milk, produce acid juices for their digestion. They digest slowly. Group 2, carbohydrates. These are all grains and the foods made from them, so bread, pasta, cereals, flour, biscuits, etc. And starchy vegetables such as potatoes, yams and sweet corn, which produce alkaline juices. They digest quickly and require different enzymes to proteins. If you eat group 1 and group 2 together, they basically neutralize each other out. The result is that food doesn't get digested properly and rots inside the gut, causing gas, bloating, heartburn, stomach pain, malabsorption, indigestion, energy drain, to say the least. Group 3, salads, non-starchy vegetables, roots, seeds, herbs, spices, nuts and seed oils. These can be digested with either Group 1 or Group 2. Fruit. Fruit is out on its own and holds the record for the fastest digestion rate. Fruit uses completely different enzymes from all the other groups above. So the solution: don't eat Group 1 proteins and Group 2 carbohydrates together at the same meal. Group 3, vegetables can be eaten with either Group 1 or Group 2. Group 4, fruit, must always be eaten on its own. So always eat at least 30 minutes away from each other food group. It's best to eat fruit on an empty stomach, preferably in the morning with no other food types. If you eat fruit after a meal, it can't go anywhere because it's stuck behind food that takes much longer to digest. So it will ferment in the gut. So you can expect bloating, flatulence, indigestion. Never mix melons with other fruit. Melons digest the fastest of all fruit, therefore eat alone or leave alone. Leave 2 hours after carbohydrate meals before eating protein. Leave 3 hours after protein meals before eating carbohydrates. Protein takes 4 hours to reach the bowel, and carbohydrates meals take 2 hours from the mouth to the bowel. So it's pretty kind of intense. I mean, obviously not everyone is going to need to food combine, but if it's something that you think you might be interested in, you haven't tried before and you're having some of these problems, then I definitely suggest giving it a go. I actually recommend just buying the book because it's going to make it so much easier than, you know, trying to handwrite everything down. And then it's just got like a little rundown of the food groups, so I will just read it out to you. So Group 1, proteins: cheese, eggs, nuts, fish, game, rabbit, meat, milk, poultry, shellfish, soybeans, tofu and all soy products, and yogurt. Group 2 is carbohydrates, so grains including oats, pasta, rice, maize, rye and millet. Grain products: cookies, bread, crackers, cakes and pastries, honey, maple syrup, potatoes and starchy vegetables, sugar and sweets. Group 3, non-starchy vegetables: salads and fresh herbs, seeds, butter, cream, spreading fats, olive oil, cold pressed, herbs, spices and seasonings. And Group 4 is all fruit. So there is a little bit of a chart here as well. So grains with dairy or meat will equal gas. Fruit with vegetables, gas. Fruit with meats, gas. Fruit with grains or dairy, gas. So that's kind of the bad ones. Good, fruit by itself, no gas. Grains with vegetables, no gas. Pasta with vegetables, no gas. Beans with vegetables, no gas. Fish or meat with other vegetables, no gas. Pulses, beans and grains, no gas. On beans and grains together, vegetarians have an easier time when it comes to food combining. Beans have a mixture of starch and protein, which may seem a problem. However, starch is a dominant in most beans, which are an exception of soy and navy beans. So you can combine most beans with grains as well as salad and veggies. So yeah, hopefully that you know, kind of made things a little bit easier for you guys to understand. It might have made you a lot more confused because it is pretty in-depth and it is quite strict, the whole food combining thing. I would only really suggest it if you are having major problems. You've tried a few other things and you haven't had much luck. It's definitely something that you'll need to go 100% on to really, you know, give it the best shot of working. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. I'm back into normal exercises tomorrow and my normal rest days, all that jazz. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I love you all and I'll see you tomorrow.